Kasiebo power Kasiebo ede sumu ensemi de eduma kutribini
Mashebe dom kumano di ate just national security emrantia eko Kane Bank of Ghana amado fie se omo kwakwa hwe ono se ekomo manko mako wie sika na fe na yire nso eye ne mpempenade wo mafa ka ho.
Sasami way and a deputy minister for justice and attorney general Eddie Abetu say ampa and Crawford Mukwe na no na wo mo warrant so mukokubo search wo ho e no mkoye koye adwumentu omku wiare.
IGP Papa bi esubi mada yenya ne yeman Ghana imu Christian tete yohunu ache sese ade prosifo a wo mo kasa eba prosi adwuma no wo mo adwumadi ahyase.
COP2 adodankwa ya eba beto dwa say owura Christian tete yohunu eyi no so nko ba bi nkonkwa hwe ho no ye say ensachiranye foforo asai abam sachire ben ena abamu a aban anasa ben yotisue appoint no edina ko ba foforo
na owura bi ya wano ye peni bakwa nani di enhumasuya echi eche se free SHS na fe enuane a yede ema enkura ebo school mu ne de amayosem a ebrabra mu enti enema ahodwumadie ne ehwinhwan ba afom
owura Dramani Mahama eguso eye aseda to ya woni namu a woda Ghana fo asese ya to aba ede amano
ensem ne bika no mobete ewo Kasiebo yi emu enyumakuo bi ebo ye chidom ena ye de Kasie yi ebramu na ansa na yenhye no sese ye live ewo Facebook Power 979 TVXYZ bepose ma o hene babo ma benie wo koye page bepose ma na manfo ewo Facebook a wo benya Kasiebo bi ahwe ewo ho ya cheche mafofro nsa enka bi nyumakuo eso yasene eye 3P Galaxy Mixture Sabah Herbal Center, Haxa Mixture and Capsules, Edu Herbal Clinic, Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center, Eboyetidom, Little George Health Shop, Eso Etayechi, Let's Talk Educational Consult, Ruta Natural Product, Afe, Spanish Galaxy Mixture, and then a capsules, and so Eboyetidom Sam, Ostec Real Estate, Solak Natural Clinic, Power Specialist Seba Hospital, one more and Etayechi and you make Kasiebo, Yajedra Ede Ebramo, Mokote Beka for Yajedra Ede Somo Eyeme, Be Po So Hema, Nana, ya, Foriwa Amafo. Oh, him,
and ya no.
I'm a mommy dear. I think, yeah, so when you may, I am be so hima, Nana, ya, Foriwa Amafo, call my a good dear papa be, ladies, damn balls, and I feel.
O Kumangra, Diwan, or Hineba, Boama, Benny, I feel some chimu inning. Ora Dramani Mahama, Ghana Fwasi. Na asedani nyina efa abatwa yetoye ane sade ye Ghana fo nya gidie chenchente ewonimu eto aba edema no opani ene na ma woda Ghana fo ase na mobekaye a wosa asedana se efri eye fragmentum ene okodo masese yeto aba ente se edema no owieye ene owura mu konfimfim mantem central region ehon so wode asedade bi ede ekoye na enada ya ye kasen wakwa PM ewo upper east region Bogatanga enen potemu yes se kra de yetete chese omaba be PM ewo boko ya woda ase nyame ya adoma memene danso no yawura ebeba be PM ewo tameli no de aseda aprobo no eno so wode ababe pi so ewo ho na yensantwe ni atongo Idrisu ewo boko woni adese no bi atwetwe nkomo yenti asema atongo ede ba yin bi
aneba ya obai adukrenti a my free me fie apa debagra and say me babe who say bank now or car say obey or the bank no cresa or the bank ne ba na or the bank ne bank ebeye menije pa se meje me fie aja medwuma apa se me babe tie asama a woka no oka bank ne ka ho ebeye me def most of our women in the upper east are traders. We all trade, but the capital to trade, even some of them want to start the business, but they don't have the capital. So I know when the bank is ready, people will go there for loans, and then their work, they can start with their trading. So this is what I'm also expecting from the president to say. And then the apprenticeship will also help the youth that don't have work. It's not all those who have gone to school. Those who have not gone to school can also learn skills from that one.
Why aya tongo Idris Wamane bo wodi free boko ene no potem ebaye eno no na wabra owura John Dramani Mahama woko no na yen sentwe ni odefo kwasi ba echi edi akire eti eno odefo ekwa kodi nkomo na ba bi omadu no wodi amane bo efru ho edi aba odefo akwa aba
yeni onye ba
mo na sese modu hen na de na ekoso
onye ba sese na dwumadi ni nyina owura John Dramani Mahama e Ghana mampanyina yeto aba ma na enche ede dwumadi nyina abawiye na ne nkasa ye mu no o kire mu se boko ha no boga anase apa isi ha no ye baby a ne ni wo ha pa o hwe aba etu ya wo to aba ma ne pa enti enu nti no bose bia o hye o bia wo abra na obo nto ase oba be yo man tani obedi so ebi ni se boga bokuru go be he no aye afi so balugu multi-purpose dam oba he no adi hu de man name go aka finance minister say on hwe no fa ka bus big push wo say ya on bi ni ska no bi aye afi so airport o so mo pe airport waso man o abo man o ba say oni ankrankre air traffic sector e be ka bom na o mo ti my airport no eden edi ama wo mu we ni nyama de bria wo bo bo so say o de ni so obehye no waye na afi so kuaye wache mukina e wo tifia foye man ma say ya o so o mu abrabo so bitime ti e o mu fudi ni ade a o mu afi so boga teaching hospital be na wo baby edu bi o mo he no bi ni na be say ya amafo tu akọ na akọ ji ayase wo he be eno ni nansa ana amafo asrafo mu boban e o boko baby a basabata kakra wa no obi bo ni tu eno ana o ka se enka yi kura se o sere ni a ono won kan to kwa na so ni ni kono na ye yi ni se omna no me he se achize be ba eniafo ana se busafo ntem na obi akwa ko bo ni tu ade ha din fa because o sere ni de ono nfiri ho ana on kan to kwa no mu kono e so ko kututu bo na na se asudi a o hwehwe ana se mpuntu a o no pese e be ba san potem o ni na be ti aka e bi so also obey kwan obey dam obey sento kwa ha no ma ka ne man ATM on into mo say om de sa enyema no wo ti ni waka ni na be yiye no matra asa nian abusua baako na empuntu e safata wo mu e bi aba o mu ntem o de ba yentie se de owura John Dramani Mahama e di na no ntem atuja.
Okay. Or therefore, say enemy nyanya krado.
Enemy nyanya krado dia. Any ordinary see and nothing so for say no of prayer or to also asante hini 2462 our telephone so enemy din komo ama o 24 na mo a wa frɛ afani nyina sɛ owumra no mu nim komo no mu kwan kwan bi hu asɛm no di abugre sɛ ya asu asane ebe adehye e wo bɔkɔ enemy important no matena sɛ busia ba akoma anase maame ba akoma to e sefata wo mu a wo se bi ba bɔkɔ ne important na dwumadi a wo mbedi ne mabunu so anya adwuma yɛ na bɔkɔ so ayɛ krabehye no otima yɛ no 24 atusa na mo no ɔda o 24 asepa na afei nso wɔsra afani nyina sɛ etufo bekabia ni susede wo bia chief eno na man tokwa na ekoso onfu na kuma mu nka na mpani fo mfa ne memu akom se ya asuje esafata efata bokofo no omo so ensaka we ni nsema ode tuja aye aputufu so nsem na asisi na opon di medi ni se e de sima kan wa se ni fu o tena no pa ene na lia no ya ka no ye de beso mu tiefo
odafo ye beda ase na yenim se enu ebia even gumbe show time no ne bia na bibi fufuro bia ma sai na fe ne yabon komo ye beda ase yo odafo kwasi be echi edi ewura John Dramani Mahama chi de be sibia no ode beba
na yeto ensem no sakwama ne bo fufuro emu ene mahwebedwam dom kuma no eye oseno ketenketefo womo afrensem twefo enhyiemu pani a wono ne da dom kuma nanom eye Alexander Afenyomakin na wo kyerese wiase mu no se wo ye pani ne ye de tumi hye wonsa esese wutumi eja edin bi etowo ya dachi ye bodi a ye bekai wo ene wuja legacy papa na ya bodi papa eti wo ka kye my penny his excellency John Dramani Mahama SM esana wahase etwa no dachi bi ye bekai no na eye bone kwan so wonya say de bia no wasoma ne boys national security for na wo mo tata kane aban mu empenefo wo se ye no ane se na ame ye wo ho ayenka bi nhemu kane amrado anasa governor governor Emma Omaisika Krabia Bata Bank of Ghana Dr. Ernest Addison Yabesha Mantia bi yata say woman tad yes kwa bi esa eyotuntumune efita na ne ehye wo natural security force adia wo mu ni adade kra wo bedu ba bia so institutions ahodo mu no wo mu hyehye ho na eche say ase kro kwa de bia tade ena hyehye wo mu na wo mu kobo bra Bank of Ghana kane amrado efia ne niema wo mu so mu kwakohwehwe se safe bi wo mu nya ntie se wo de koye eti ye hwehwe no ye behwa eche say wo ma se niema wo ne fie wo enko wiase a ne sika 10,000 Ghana cedis wo ma fa de ko edane mpaso eno da nchen a ne yire agudie ya wo de siesie ne ho eno so emrantie ba ya wo ma fa edeko eno wo se se national security for montade fita ne tuntum na modene na mokrom se kwa da bi ekom de mo esa se we de miami sweetheart Richard Dakpa wona na edi emrantie yanim emom ko Dr. Nesade se efie na wo mo ko ready why na mo so ama se wo mo na mo ho nyina ekom de wo mo abaya bapa wan so ekom de mo 80,000 Ghana cedis mo koya sika ya yira etafenyo market say de abanyi enam national security force so eye no enya de ya de pa His Excellency John Mahama wo twa sabone edi ato wo mo hwe no wo mo ensesa emfiri hu saa na no kenofori atafie wo mo ekobowra ho ene wo mo koye nnema ensem fata ebo ho ni nyina beti jakpa ena edi animu dom kuma aka wo soro nketenkete wo mo ani abre afenya making won nsepto focus sign.
The minority caucus is here to express its concerns about the growing lawless conduct of our national security operatives who the government has unleashed on opponents, particularly the MPP appointees of former President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We've heard of some raids, and in some cases these so-called security operatives rob these officials when they are leaving their premises. They force their way, overpower the security, and enter these premises. This Rambo-style approach must cease. This is the first time in the history of our country that a governor of a central bank is being subjected to such a treatment. Unfortunately for the governor, some 10,000 cedis on his bed could not be found. So some of these hungry party foot soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, after all, perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal. The governor's wives' earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found. In other words, those operatives stole these earrings and necklaces.
Na wabisa won say we no wo mo de kwakoya de ben afenya make wutumi ha weni ka asemu na wo mo duru won so etese ye ya asemu wo de ebeba so na ne nyina mu na wo ka say enye say dom kuma no wo mo mpa kontabuo ne ka ne say accountability enye say wo mo echiri na emom no saban ne ya wonya ne kwanpa so wo sisa party boys a wo mo nam ho abrabo abo mo nimu ekom de wo mo na wo de national security ntade hyehye wo mo na wo mo etisika ne aban panefo so wiawia wo mo ehunahuna wo mo na no wo pa chese eti wo ka kira ban say wonya responsible ema nani na ho na wonya say wonam kwan bone so etete na wotata kane aban mu panefo.
We are not against accountability, but we are against human rights abuses and lawless conduct and excesses of the security operatives of the state. NDC should not reduce this country to a lawless state where people believe they can take the law into their own hands and intimidate others. Today, they have 187 seats and they have the presidency. They should not forget, now not long ago, we had 169 and also had the presidency. They shouldn't forget that not long ago, they had 133 seats and we had only 61 seats when we had a 200-member chamber. They should not forget that within 4 years, our 61 increased to more than 100 seats and we were in majority in this chamber. This vicious cycle of using power to intimidate must cease.
Ena wo kasa na wo to wan kasa ho fo afanyoma ke ma so bedom dom kuma da no ni ena yete ne nka no hwe oku asamo afanyo eken enka we by now ese NIB eton safe no
oh say afanyo ankasa no onya appointment ena odi sika nka ba na yakoni fi ho dada nti won to na dwenem
because aban penefo yasomo ma aban na musifo wo mo ye adwuma na wo de kro no to wo so a
oh yes
I was
what disgrace a public official and I was say your friend no
yeah
no be ya no owura afenyo I was say NIB for a friend na national security for na nkasa
yes
ebetumi aba be moa nye do abehye ha na ba bia okoye kwakaye no now you can be a judge ewo one kasa court nti say no the best way to go na say NIB ebebam esa say ye here a thorough investigation into this because animguase no anose
and yes ka bia mfa 10,000 Ghana
na me kura na me wura dem wura ho kura 10,000 Ghana me mfa and national security for kwakofa 10,000 Ghana cedis
ese na yire asumade ne necklace
na asumade no kro mo sesa wudi fa ebi ombeko na gold nko ase ko ya ko check ya so many sikano and Addison because under the watch of this guy and a Bank of Ghana bought car Bank of Ghana bought car and we can no boy no a canoe was bigger than Sika Owura John Mahama eje 4 years no na waje ye no Bank of Ghana car boy within 1 year was bigger than that Yamba say
and no mo kra na di gold coin ho ensem kai nti se no bi na mo de ayaso de e be den
nti ye wura ho a kotoja kra da ho ye be fa ye kwa hwem de to so biem obi kwaka se national security enye o madwuma yi a adwuma no ano mo ye no kuro ya yetim ha yi ye hu no ma panyu na de Ghana for hwehwa ni o
mo kire ye shege papa
Ernest Addison wo hoyi MPs aye campaign MPs awoke ye ko ne ho am ye koye kokoduru ye mani didi wo matem so mu ni dwuma bi di
when pie kura mfa me hwe
it this same guy ene wako position na eka wabɔ no ye jano no akokwa won yankobo set woni dem anasika no na security for koto ye no na so na mo fere se mo beka etira nkoka say 10,000 no ene 10,000 anka nyam yesei
na mekwa de ehye me say omo kro no eto omo so
oh yes
sasa fanyo wo ye mranim ni wo hyemra nso enti wonimu emra pa se de wo kana wonse ne kasa nyina no owo nyina so gidi say 10,000 Ghana cedis na oka ho asem no metida kwana ne boys ne faye
eso na woni ho bi na what about say Addison so ne cook ene ne mrante egu ne fie o gardeners na asefo so hu say japama ba ho apie nti no mo so kofa ya eno so be
de hu ena anya bia national security operatives ne baye no muja wo mo ma wo mo nko a ena wo wo dem ho ana adese sabra na wen na wo yire wen wo fie o na obi ani ho obi ani wo machi mun spare sa enkurasam na mo ka che wate in the coming days national security wo mo ba ye adwuma ene afa ehwe ene afa kwa na mo da mo na
papa bi
yo
mo ba kwa yɛbɛte mo mo ho asɛm ba yɛbɛdi ne pɛpɛɛpɛ
Ghana yɛ adwuma bio
because emre bia na wedi amesere mpanimfo sɛ mo obi amfana no ntumu sɛ wo munya wo mo mo ma national security fo nya adwuma
esa na tie
okay Deputy Minister Emma Justice and Attorney General Justice Remsign wopani kwanchefo yi ade atodwa sɛ wono de ne gidie nyina na sɛ ansana national security ebekɔ governor kane governor Emma Bank of Ghana hono na wo mu ekura the friend warrant ana mo de koyi o modwuma na mo bɛka ya national security enya dwuma we nkwa na ndo anyuram koye ye o mo bo wura champion man hono sɛ wani tua sɛ akoa yi a wono so esi radio so ekeka nsɛm nu kwam ye frifa ndo anyumre ya na no so wo mo epaw no na ye paw no enuoma kroso ene de yekaka ho na ho ena opani kwanchefo yi akasa fa ho yenkonkodi ho nkomomra.
The Benin concerns are on two sides. There are a group of people who believe that the AG is actually being slow, and there's another group of people who are of the view that the AG is being aggressive. I mean, last night there were some searches conducted in some homes, and the views are divided. But I would like to assure the public that we are, as much as we can, pursuing persons who are believed or are suspected to have looted, state assets, being money or other properties. We are committed, and work is going on day and night for that to be done. Most importantly, we are also doing so within the framework of rule of law, because as you may know, there have been instances in the past where persons who are suspected have been treated, have been arrested in manners that don't comply with the rule of law, where violation of human rights and other laws have been broken just because people are suspected. We've also witnessed instances where people have been put on trial for years without any evidence and without any conviction, without any trial, and they wake up, go to court, and they are just spending money on lawyers. We are determined, and when I say we, I mean my boss, the Attorney General. He is of the view, his policy is that he will not put anyone before any court without having sufficient evidence to prosecute a person. So the reason for the delay we are seeing, or what most of the public are seeing as delay, is that we are making sure that we get the right, we get the evidence before we put someone in court. We are not in the business, or we will not be in the business of putting people before the court and now seeking permission to go and now look for the evidence. At least we must have what we call sufficient evidence to be able to put people before criminal court. The offices, there are so many. So if you look at how government works, we work with other institutions, and people submit complaints. So, but every search that you see, is part of the government framework to fight the corruption, and we take responsibility for the search that are happening, and we want to make it clear that those searches and the mode in which they were done in accordance with law. Warrants were procured and warrants were used to conduct those searches.
Why are you Deputy Attorney General Justice Remsign and your training canona assembly 80 and the question say Yabakoso atata musa. Esa says we are by phone quandia and ye abay 4 bomb of 4 no ebe 12 which hunting. So we are by phone quadia and your hunter the bar or beba ho about 12 and what baby assembly no I'm assembly year to a year Japan so dear wapumani tree automatically wouldn't grow ube office ho now when you are baby Japa apumani tree wabe hunting all the witches in this country. It is only say what do a money sika o politank no kra ye bebu na hwefam kigim mu amode mo sika plaster so no ye bewura ho de tutu dan mu na ye hwe ye wie na wunu ye scan share ho a ye be cement ho ama after all cement ban wa ye sen ye be yama ye be mamu say yes kuro no ha emra be ye adwuma sika mo wie na mo mfa nkokwa ana de toso me no saa ko yi a e ba ye ba be to odwa say yatini news papa say na kan say ye boni din kra kwa free fa na kan say ye boni din e wo news mu but there was yet no obi a watumi agina ho a make allegations say national security for na kwa free fa some share the boss say
Now no yen training.
That be one content creator.
Just could be no more account. More can a year. There's a difference between a journalist and a content creator.
I want to be a content creator.
Oh, no, because you see, I see only a Jumai. You know, a one or what a man for should be a no crack to the bottom. It's on your training. Motion and society. And quite FIFA allegations are why you know automatically. I was saying, any D. The other kind was say, Casa Pamono. Now, I say Tuesday, and I'm trying, and I'm catching quite free fast here, because on to me, and on to me, me tran trono in your home court, Sakwa. Yet to me, and when you may take quite free fan on and young mama, because let me say you better no. Now, and yet the kind yet you better more than that. So, pursue prove to be a hero, obey a hero and pa, I'm on one cast and the because cannot cry. What kind of cranny at a different issue, but men said them could transfer. And to a bino so they say national security or penia ya den ko we or ura razak wo said that the missy ho and tinatem adanya my ni yesremni keke and kwa free fa eye nipa what tesrim for anytime akwa free fa be hu say obi yesremni no what dan ho di mani hu ni say wo otensum ko bi ade ma no look o ma de ne bi
me na sia pen e wo baabi emra bi be free prison by no owura awia da ko e organize party bi ma me bobie e na asepa e na omu nyina baabi and kwame frifa e be free wo no bobie
no guso ne nam
oh no ne nam fia sabre no kwame frifa ye be free wo no bobie akontokwa kwame frifa will show to you say what cannotness with a person yes sana kwame frifa te opani ya wodi na tam nyina bibie ni ho because of say ya body din na nkobi otumi kogina ho kan say president Mahama appointment nyina no yesremfo ene ayigbefo nko a ne watena se ebisa say NDC backbone the stronghold of NDC obi yanim say eye fragmentum together with OT region ya na eye voter region we ya no free mu a ahoden bi mu sagirem eye northern region we afia bato ayeto ye no na ba womia free north owura John Mahama free north nsini etumi to aba baabi na womia zero What? Na nipa na wie na ye entity Abbas Nuruddin. We seremni.
Yeah.
Basaba Abbas Nuruddin. Eye a petty ba ya wo ye petty adwuma from Ashanti
region.
Iti ye boni din a no akwakase ye bo seremni din. Ye wo a lot of them. You almost wo other places.
Okra seremudin so no e bi kwa wonim ba bi ofiri wo.
Me na me ka
kire ho.
What? Inti ya basram say sa propaganda jandam subanu katetie and atoni perbiasum including some of the NDC for bi you amana na mano makeka John Mahama appointment semfo nko a mumma yantrase ne yehu say kai babia ufire ehwe ase na sorry NDC amanyo ko ni votarians nko akora no ena ka position e wo mu kra na yede ama mo a ankan sewe so ni mo go to Ashanti region ko ho mo manya bi ko other regions me meti hey me boss ko bra mi ntakando wanya ayi minister of health ya dibida western of cabinet yakobida enso ene some say he na agene de no what etimunya sasuban no na emwa katatie kwam frifa wodi nyansasam eba nyansa beja okwan jimisam no wodi ba ye de jimiye beja okwan wo kana say security ho asembone a na say security mema wo ho on beba wo ho and medical test say we studio no ni akire wo so wadwe ne say wo de hinta e wo kings behavior baby reverend obofo asore no wo no abrosa tente na agine e wo ho no ye hotel no sa abrosa ne nche wo fitia na wo ho e ho emu and what dan and all the tonturu akwakugu aso obi studio jimie no na yete yankasa ya radio station no e wa Bebese street
no de
anya ne o hai na wono na de yetena e de studio papa BBC kra yekere
konko na esi ho
konko no esisi ho no ma woni na ho ya dwuma pa hwe wo criticize ya yepe it is your time attack katatie ne mreni e wasa watake
on say Bible Proverbs ho baby eka say obanyansani emanena enije na sebe obakwase ahye ne na reho
ah so on de da bi o ma ne maame werɛ no no ne maame aba hye bɔne na ɔde awo no no maame aba hye bɔne bia na so
otimi de diatam
ne maame aba hye bɔne na ɔde awo ne ba no wo mo mienu nyina aba hye bɔnefoɔ nko na ɔde nam wo de wo baba biem no me say if you want to be a hero we are here yan ye heroes no ye be pon bi ama because me yes if you really want to be a hero don't forget so be kon sanwom aba to become a hero it why what just so be a hero dia any sanwom dia wo ne ho kwan wa aha
it's in the coming days in the chidi
ya we ya tso ketwa ya yemia wo so akra na wugini no na ke koye ne posa so agu yemu akare ade obepri ho sianyansa
ya papa Richard Japa ene ne team no operation gather them eye information ye gather eti emiama today operation gather them eti omo bekosoa agada information ti montem kutu wonti ase na akokọ try na yeto asom na say entem ya ena independence fa hodie kese eba omanyi ban bonu makomu titru ne prosi adwuma no say yenya IGP papa ne chia bobil na wonim adwuma na wono obi ode obi hu asem hye ne tim wono ye father for all wono obia eye adwuma eye papa Christian tete yehunu ye bo ne di hooray prosi adwuma mu wo bia ni age ene police officers mesa baye mfi ahen nipa bonefo na etete so wo mo atu musima yemie dana ye bo Christian tete yehunu di ye bie ye police mosque a ye tu mu a wo binim ne ntia na chese kwabrane se matum enu say ye bie ye se si amahu se business bi so koso police headquarters no ye se private individual na edi edwa prosifo antade ne wo mo che ne wo mo mpaboa wo mo eton ewo ho enye prosi na ye nu say papa Christian tete yehunu wo ba hwehwem na yebo ne die ni jaben na dodo na ekase independence ba ko mo san hwehwe ne say prosifo sadenka wo mo ne temamufo dinkita ho na wo mo ne da obonyuma ne da bia ye kasa na manfo hu wo mo adwuma wo mo eye no wo mo ebesan back akọ sa ebre ni musa say ema anije eba na eno na IGP papa wache say sesia police PROs na wo mo mantama hodo emu empo prosi adwuma no emu wo ye PRO yaka wahye wuntumi nkasa sa tabo na yede to wo mo so mmiri bia etwamu no eni wo bio ene waye workshop e dia ma mo ye nansa workshop ya wo mo do mo fa entichiye emu ni nyina eye kwanya wo mo befa so na wo mo ne da obonyuma na omanfo edi enkita ho ne nkasa emu no wo say wo mo adwuma yemu no wo mo enhwe say kontabuo mapa ebe ye adwuma ewo mu eba ne crime abukasam na de a wo mo nkyerɛkyerɛ na afenso no ye hu kwa ebefa so na yente so ebo ye memu ema obia eho ento no wo sinkita odie ne ye adwuma no ne ye behu amanebo ne dwumadi awodo a ekoso ewo prosi adwuma ne nyina emu
extends beyond crime fighting. It involves the development of robust interpersonal skills requiring constant reassessment of our police public relations frameworks to adapt to changing circumstances. In times when the public demands greater involvement and accountability in our service delivery, a well-tested approach ensures police legitimacy and builds public confidence. This is where your significant role as public affairs officers in fostering positive interactions with the public becomes essential and directly impacts police effectiveness. It is on this premise that the current police administration, under my leadership, will reactivate and invite all regional police public affairs officers to interact and meet the evolving demands of our society and media partners. Over the years, the media has been a key stakeholder in crime fighting efforts and has influenced public perceptions of our work in numerous ways. Therefore, it is imperative that our engagement with the media be intentional, professional, and instructive, strictly aligned with police directives, particularly Service Instruction Number 7 SI 7 which provides clearly the guidelines for this engagement. As police public affairs officers, we are responsible for managing the relationship between the service and the media.
IGP papa ne maye edi enija basha posfo eti wo enija wo manim mahu mi schoolmate bako ono Eastern Region one kasa ma omo Francis Gomado mahu ne wo ho mu nyina tewa wo mani age sans sesia wo mu benya kwan no ma yo madwuma ni nyina mu na IGP papa wo de to wo mu anim ese wo mu enhwe se adwuma wo mu ye kasa wo mu kasa ma prosi adwuma no enhwehwe ne mbra ye bata prosi adwuma ho no wo mu by the
core values and ethical standards of the Ghana Police Service. My 3 pillars to you going forward include: 1. It is our responsibility to protect the confidentiality and integrity of sensitive information while balancing this duty with the need to remain as open and transparent as possible. 2. Ensure that your interactions with the media adhere to the highest standards of credibility, integrity, and impartiality. And finally, ensure consistency in our messaging across all regions and units. Given your vast experiences and competencies in fulfilling this duty, I have no doubt that you will remain resolute and responsive to the times.
Eti IGP ya obabo adwuma na gidie Kasiebo ne mu anesu bi emada eba na operations a wo buwa 40 years experience pa na wo process adwuma no emu Christian tete yohunu na yetene nka no
yamongura mu na enkonkodi enkomo foforo emfafa ensema ACCC yada so ewo process adwuma no mu na mobeka ya Commissioner of Police COP Mami Yetiwa adodankwa ye mame na wode betu dwasa takra de girls ne yehu omo a omayira de bebesi ne no aha wono eno no na asama asie ene se wabra IGP papa yi eba ye owura Christian tete honu eba ye pe na appoint ne se ti wabade a ene atenase na se wankasa kra na ukoyoko ho na na wo ena aban ba ye yu afiri ho nti prosi adwuma de yama awa tu yete say ase dan parukra na won ne nye fine na nsuti media me no ye kama panti kofa Director General of Research and Planning ena obon nsem je ye kwansima de ate ya no say wo mampani atra enso e de krata foforo e de aba sasa de bra no a ye de amano no say so debi eno no de wo mo empe eti yamane foforo na foforo ye de amane no say wonko Interior Ministry no kwa technical advisor enfama minister no sansemi mu no ye ba wuram na ye ne owura kwadwo otre daako ana Anthony Akwe omienu omubia no ye ne no ebedi enkomo e de afade ekoso no ho sede be a ye betumi aboa ye nsaka owura Anthony Akwe yera ye mo akwa ba yera akwa ye mo akwa ba owura akwa ba okay owura akwa ahoma no ate ne ye bebo ahomoden si ansabe kan biem ne ye ne no adi nkomode afade ekoso no na ye ne adi nkomo esa say amanfo se na minister de ye man technical advice assessing obi say position we no kra no demotion and bi so say we a promotion eti ya pese ya kokohwe won wa woni bambom nsem no ntirem ntire say technical advisor to the minister eno no ye de anya na adwumade ba ni wakodi eno no enso ewayi na wo Director of Research and Planning ewo process adwuma ni mu a ene sa position we no emu ne wo hen kra na emu hwam na ye bepe mame ye ati wankasa ne yebisa ne se ne mienu emu ne wo hen ope owura Anthony Akwe yewura ye mo akwaba
eje so mine bama
na umpo mokode
ye me na dum odache me ko cho so
boko papa Yura boko na mami yeti wadu dankwe ni position no. Ena yebobo hui ye de adwen ho ayentiase ye de kan. Amanfo say a tag of war between the presidency and a prosi adwuma no. Esa say IGPC kokoye director general research and planning. Na presidency so the abase o there be sa position de also kwana kokoye technical advisor to the Minister of Interior. Me pacha sa positions mienu wei. Emuni ya wahe na wasa na echo. No be maybe sasa akwa tag of war between prosi ne presidency. Eno so chire ya monkomo. Emfa de esi ho. E de ni.
Yo, mini ba ma me chia we tie for you show free na imbre. Yes, let me say for a fact that it is really unfortunate that Waban, and this is a very critical loss, sir. Going forward, Obama, a lot of people maybe need to, you are in administration. In the first place, Ansana ordered them 30 list of senior officers within the police in various agencies and departments. Urban will be no commander in chief. Samika, chairman of the National Security Council, the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and the president of the land. Urban commander indeed. Through the Minister of Interior. Yes, the current police service, more or less, the security, they are in the security domain and they know better. But we are in the era of what we call collaboration and cooperation. The appointees are why our masters. If for any case you want to do critical appointment, it is important there to collaborate and cooperate with your appointees to see there. Hey, through your own sector minister, which is the Minister of the Interior. But listen about out. And Sana, Mamitiwa will change the position from director of planning and research to security advisor or an advisor, technical advisor to the Minister of Interior. It really exposed that weakness about communication and that of coordination among the head of the national, the head of the security council, in this case the Ghana Police Service, or the Interior Minister. But unfortunately, and the way forward is, as in whether there is a banter between the presidency or the police administration, obviously, people are reading meaning to that fact. As in what there's a banter.
Yes, from this angle, so say. You took Krum had that day, you say all appointments, you make it a procedure. Apart from IGP. Ebia yebebo ni din from the presidency sebia say no dia ka bia no appointment bia no IGP na ye se prosi appoint na say aban no appoint prosi ni be to another highest officer kokoye technical advisor to the president no. Is it the work of the presidency and I say the work of the police?
Minebema the strategic level it go hand in hand. There should be a collaboration. There should be a coordination. Because, mind you, say, Bambasama Yeke now, so one queer, indirectly, and directly, President and another, Abana, what needs to do, a monthly needs to do, workshop one day, Obama, as we dream on your Bambasama money, no work for the purpose. Oh, no, then about President. And he said, if Sabana appoint you as the IGP, now you believe in say, you want to make sure that things are done right. You should be coordinating. You should be collaborating. You should be having, a peaceful communication to understand, say, the thing is, the next sense, but not what to have. But the director of CID, so this is why I'm sending the person. Even before that, it's not wrong, sir. Only who you protect minister. In this case, the Minister of Interior, and also the National Security Minister. In the betting for more say, tell you this in the Metasamaria. And then to say, oh, okay, go ahead. There's nothing wrong.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong at all.
Okay. Yawra yansha from this position also near Mami Yatiwa Adodankwa. Yamano as Director General of Research and Planning. And no na yedeman will proceed adwumanimu. And abano so amano technical advisor to the minister. Whatever these two positions, no, be was retain biana.
What me now or the penny or the can sana yipananga and strategic quality. Now it takes from the angle of oil planning and research. Look, that is one of the critical institutions in every security architecture. In this case, the Ghana Police Service. But you see, the Ghana Police Service the question is, that way utilize it, research, have they utilized it? Have they seen how critical it is? Because what we call modern security, modern intelligence gathering, and modern strategies, you cannot do without planning. You cannot do without research. Because through research, some of the new modern way of security operation, the new modern way of security intelligence gathering, and the new modern way of security operation. Okay? And security strategy implementation, security countermeasures implementation. The reason about research is one. Good planning is one.
Wow.
In your Director General at Planning and Research Department, that person knowing how critical that very department is, should be able to work to help the institution. It's that very key department, it is not on an ordinary department. Even though I'm not saying there's any ordinary department within the Ghana Police. But when it comes to more of intelligence gathering, researching is key.
Okay.
And then the technical advisor to the sector minister, and so you bad, control.
Okay.
That's why we got the
You're okay. Hey, why pa nedi jumeya? Yeah. Okay. But all the same, no, as I say, you share and semia. Yara.
Ministry of Interior na police nso show masiu.
Yeah.
Enti ukoye technical advisor ewo ho a. Enka
so huge.
Big.
Because you say no, we are technical advisor to the president, to the interior minister. It's fire, immigration, custom.
Yeah.
Including national security, because minister not the double as the national security minister. Eti we share all these the braining in our now we are technical advisor to that. No, it's a promotion. Yeah.
Nina depending on Juma ye de mano.
But say no, when you proceed,
or your prosini.
Obekoso as in the proceed atade no. Ana obesha mufti no dia. Obesha
mufti.
Okay.
So retire.
Oh yes. It is said they didn't call you.
Yes.
Okay.
Aye. But Director General Research and Planning so one of the pillars proceed adwumanimo and also nyeke to akra big. But ni mo ministry ho adwuma no ejina dwumadi a ye de hye won sase ye. Say ye be mo aye redundant na say ye be ma akwa say ye adwuma no na be kire say wo ye big. Ni mo no.
Se se ya wo kwe so okotufu.
Aye.
Okotu muntakafo.
Technically.
Iti sebia minister person ye we ya. Na oba ka tire no ade adwen ana say wona beti no akwakire no.
Omo betu ho na mo. Omo ebe ya adwuma bom.
Na me mpese me no be kasae.
Nse no ne ya ma office fia bi. asemo kromo politics
Oh, but
one say sometimes no men so dey me hu ne say ti wa ye hot cake one say ne experience wo adwuma ne emu enfie dodo ode aye adwuma ne nimdi a wanya no prosi hia no na ministry ne nso se ye hia wo sesi ade akoye na say
takra the girls no na wo so de wo mo ba and the hode
oh say no dey say aban na twem aban ne dey twem
you was still you be investigation into that na me kra no na nke wo say research ni say ni sankoko ha research and planning no na nka takra the issue ni nyina ka ho so research no hu say mo wan
munya tiwa no nwene fine police woman
oh yeah we fine police woman but tomre bi a on my politics any din trim bebre because now man for chess
so be how order from above
some man for chess the promotion kra no e ban tentem dodo as ye pagya ne ntem eno koduru si
e say ne aggressor crofin so ono so saa ono na make say so market time o ACP ho no near or in charge of public affairs police one say in a year near man a special promotion minu eden kwa won penfo abeto wom omuhia wa na ye salutu Grace Akrofi eti onu se o market time ACP
8 years so no anko so di 8 years ne
enya
na wode 1 year enya aka 7 years ti o so gina hwa
ansa no akodi COP
Grace mabunfo wa yedi hu komo kakra yam fasire mu odro fama solar clinic waso mo hedi tumadi de enso mo anya sa o friends ntwefo hie mu a won frɛ yen
ade hwe na so se ade oku jai also ere
Grace Akrofi na dia de no beba wo
ono kra pad ho na okopi edi ho no o de yanhwa sade beko
because one way ya what the letter be do ni apon kra
ene sane wono se ena empenifo ka se wo pe wait tetretana wo frodua nti wono a opena sumdwe dia ye kwa de na beba first na okunya time no na ekwanka DCOP Lydia Yakon
yanko
esa
oh yes
okay wo de yenya kakrabi ebra ye board DCOP Lydia Yakon donko edisi wono na ye CID boss foforo ya waba no eni je ya manfo edege ye fine police woman na wona da so no eni je amanfo ede eje no no na nya asam keto prosifo wo mani age empo enyuma ahodo ya wo mani prosifo di ensawoso wo nyina eni age ese ma media yenim ne competence mitia bobil wo sa ye mranim ni wonim ade wonim de ewo prosi adwuma no emu eti CID wo obeboa age adwuma ama enema nyina akoyie aposifu ani age na da obofu ani age Ghana fo dodo na so ani age wo mo aso ne mu ese oyade ya obeboa oye adwuma wo safety and security head of Ghana Football Association sanso na prosi adwuma ne fa wo mo hwe etete aposifu no wo mo adwumade professionalism ebe ya adwuma so no wadi ne adwuma ewo ho eba no emramu a wo sua ade ewo University of Ghana, University of Leeds enso no woko ekosua ade ewo ho ewo amanone eti oyobi a netia bobil Ghana for say womani age na appointment ne ho na omo maneti nkwa yes wo ha maneti nkwa
no awia wo ne me kasai
yes
na ne kasa is so sweet
enyasem kete
me te se me pani bi ko ho ente san kam ne nkra betwe mpra kakra
papa
because na okumangra menya small sa wo one me kasa won say yes one big man pa na kasa no menya easy sa wo de wan kasa bi sa
papa empra
men na me ka kire no na me kasa sa na me kasa ma di ka kire dada na me se ente san kam ne be
enya set sampa enya sa
adan what am yana ase me interest ya ha obisa na me kasa one make us who say big man on any car. Menya is a sow. Baby, President Mama be with a fancy or Benjamin Major sow. Make it quite a sow. You, President Mama, your president in Tran and come in me and Sassoni at the fans and one. Your partner left my general right. Ukumangra on make us say.
And I mean to me a day. And I mean to me a day.
Mamma Twabie. Rafa, you ready? I mean, sense from. aha me pa to mama ntwa de kakra tew na emfa emra ye wi a na ye frim mama fa so like natural clinic emfa emamo wo kidney ene wo liver problem no wada roma fa ko ho na won saw yade ma anije sonko emra kidney ne liver problems de wada roma uko solak natural clinica ube se anije no awom okwa woni beje okokomlemle wo be Harvard Senior High School no ubetumi afre no 0553 932631 0553-932631 Ostak Restit won sasepa ewo dodowa ayikuma ene emiamia ya ekaka ho na okokodura asebi doyumu afianya dowenya ene Shy Hills ne nyina no on sase ewo ho enti obetumi akọ Ostak Restit no akwakwagye odie obetumi afre 0244 684 069 0244 684 069 Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules or say when I sit at wedru no would you so be bad cholesterol, menstrual disorders, arthritis, halitosis, gastric ulcer, and menstrual disorders no ninyina no nya Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules no a ebua ba bia to duro bia obenya bi obetumi afre 0266 114111 0266 114111 mami kanfo eye power specialist about hospital emfa emau mami bitri se kosua dua ya wono no ose emfa to Ghana for inanim say hepatitis A B C D and E otu ase fatty liver oyiflu fatty liver emamu fa ni agro yade anu ose ehu pa etu obi o fatty liver bia no mesrew ko power specialist about hospital na womo wo jirikajiri memadru jirikajiri ememadru wo ye bema na okosia eya jirikajiri na hepatin mixture ye boost to immune system no eno so nya ebebo papa mama me pacho me fatty liver duro no asa ntia anu mama te wonka owo Accra kwabenya pokwasi ACP kwan so feyiase o Lake Road of Aduaya Junction enna takrade anaji estate friend was 0244 544442 0244 544442 3P garlic mixture Piwak natural health and we do papa say ede aba general body pains wapon waposo kotodwe watiri bremo kase onsa etaye tititi emframa gina wiyam chako stress and ehawa we ya 3P garlic mixture na wabubaba baby aton no bia no benya Piwak natural health adrebi from 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 Sabas Center and our Sabas Cocoa Bitters papa ede abano Sabas Cocoa Bitters no ukokwa pai etumoja wiyam tetim anase wusisi etaye oya because of cocoa we ya Sabas Cocoa Bitters ni bi na wanom ama ho ato baabi ato aduro bia obenya Sabas Cocoa Bitters Sabas Center so ewo ho sexual weakness infertility hepatitis B and sexually infections and namu yade no fako Sabas Center or wala pass Abrantia Sport when in new market no and edi hwene mu new market kwan so a friend no it was 0500 064 000 0500 064 001 Haxa mixture and Haxa capsules and a efremi wo pesa wo sote wa Kasiemo so emframa gina woyem kakra na kataibi na achetew na papun abo ene na sefo anaso jaw na na moja wom honam dua ni nyina tatutu wudware wi ana ho anase bia oyi obi a udidi wie kura ohun se honam ye wo ya ne de kaka ho ni san no ne de ka ho bia no Haxa mixture ne capsules ena ebebo ba bia to aduro bia Haxa no ubenya bi obetumi afre wo mo ewa homa we so na no mo adi nsa wo so say ya 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 Eduaba clinic the SMB test papa bi ediaba SMB test edu papa Ghana fo nyina dia tum no pebi na yusu SMB test fatonyum na pebi nanom na obedi adanse papa e mane member nyina nom sa duro we ya o matenka feelings ba sisi yade etu ase e ma ahontoba obetumi afre 0201 044 221 0201 044 221 Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center was say prostate disorders, sexual weakness, infertility, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid, malaria, stroke, and dental problems. No, we be Medmosis Clinic na wako akwaje apomden adenta barrier with the police station di hwenu Accra Central wobewunu wo Ghana Highway Authority yard mu ha aje kwadwo school for the deaf Kumasi eya henema kokoben friend was 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 Little George Health Shop wobewunu Tema Community 5 wotonrobi to say Koa Mr. Koa Plus Mr. Dominion Herbal Powder Mr. Kill Vitamins ne minerals yede local herbs ede aye fei owo healthy juice bit to say carrot cranberry juice turmeric any ginger blueberry juice any aloe vera gel oni nyina bi wo ho or Tema Community 5 was a preview of run about in the previous afternoon. Friend was 0243 140 213 0243 140 213. Let's talk educational consult and Ephraim. Akwara when you 6 months to 6 years, you didn't go school home and kushiade. Now we share the answer. Better say entrepreneurship, reading and writing, personality development, and the akaka watre dear perman kwadada achi SCP or Tessinungwa Estate Mango Street or Beleje Kuku Municipal Assembly no from 0249 069 821 0249 069 821. Finally, Ruta Natural Product or the Ruta Mixture at the Abba. Ruta Mixture to malaria fever say deku at the free ho. Ruta Titanic and a typhoid and with the Pedriemu and my hotoba and a Ruta Life and an Esradian Pedriemu CSino. Typhoid the drew your friend Ruta Titanic and a Ruta Life for so a Runi Pedriemu. Baby a to a drobia benya Ruta and Runi be free. 0244 50 3443 0244 50 3443 Kasiebo no esi yantia abusia pani yera sisi krenso abusia papa yesi wa numre oyo ho Tuesday
okay